So this is gonna be a bit of a long clip. I can't lie. This woman here, as you can see by the caption, I cannot take marital advice from my mom. Some of the shit that she goes on to say in this video is so disturbing. I've watched like maybe like 3 minutes. It's dark. So dark. And this is a lot of people's reality when you really break it down.
Why would I listen to my mom about marriage and about relationship when her marriage to my father is a failure? She's only in the marriage for optics.
Damn.
A lot of your moms give you advice on being married when they are not in a happy marriage. And a lot of you want to listen to your mom.
Quick early context. This woman is Nigerian. She's from a Nigerian background.
And want to get married because you see your mom and dad's marriage and you see that it's not shit. Why would you listen to your fucking mom about marriage when you know that your father isn't shit? I asked my mom to divorce my father. I can say 10 times. 10 times I've asked my mom to divorce my father. Couple years ago, they did, last year, they celebrated their 40-year anniversary. I mean, I don't talk to my family. I only know this thing because I see my sisters post it on social media. And they're posting it, and my mom and my dad are doing all this optics. You know, they do all the dances. They did a whole party. And I'm just looking at them like, these liars. These are a bunch of losers. Liars. And sometimes you gotta realize your parents are losers. I'm not trying to be funny. A lot of our African parents are losers. Losers. They're only married because they're too scared of what other people think. My mom is only with my dad.
If you have any sort of immigrant family, you know optics, you know how big of a deal it is. People back home, oh, what are they gonna think? Oh no, we can't do this. What about the people back? It's a huge deal.
Because of Stockholm Syndrome. I'm not even trying to be funny. My mom is only with my father because of Stockholm Syndrome. Imagine a woman that married a man at 14 years old. She married my father at 14 years old. And I'm not saying these things because I'm saying it to be funny. This is the truth. My mom married my dad at fucking 14. What does she know at 14? What does she know at 14 marrying a fucking 25-year-old man?
Oh no.
At 14. That's PDF. That's predator. My dad has been a predator since he was 25 years old, marrying a 14-year-old girl. And now she's gonna tell me and give me advice about marriage? She married her predator.
Oh my.
She married her abuser and gave him kids. I'm a product of abuse. I'm a product of predator. That's the
I've said this before. If it wasn't, look, we've become more and more moral, right? We've seen it with the abolition of slavery, for example. The first time something like that was ever done in the history of mankind. We finally got to a place where we said, owning another human being, bad. Even though this thing had been done for literally the entirety of human existence, right? When it comes to shit like age of consent, it's strictly societal. Whatever society deems acceptable, that's what it is. And that doesn't mean that all men will engage in these acts of pedophilia if it was legal, obviously. But a large percent would. A large percent would. Okay? And in these countries where you can marry a 14-year-old, guess what? There's a bunch of 14-year-olds getting married. It's dark. Thankfully, over here we got our laws right. We got the shit going. But even in there's some states in America where you can marry a 16-year-old. I'm pretty sure you can marry a 14-year-old in some states in America. It's a bit weird. I don't get it personally. In the modern day, I don't really understand it. All the knowledge and information we have, nasty.
truth. A lot of us are products of predator behavior in African culture. That's the thing about being Nigerian and being African is we have to start having these uncomfortable conversations.
Whoa.
We have to start having these
Come on now.
uncomfortable conversation. I don't know what this is. We have to start having these uncomfortable conversations, right? Oyibo people. Someone said he's still your dad. Sadly. He gave me good genetics, okay, but that doesn't change the fact that my father.
You see. This is why I can't deal with ignorant people. I can't deal with ignorant people, man. She's out here talking about her trauma, breaking down the fact that her dad was literally a pedophile. I mean, there could be children out here being abused by their parents, right? Physically, sexually, whatever the case is, and you'll still have an idiot that'll go, "Oh, it's still your dad though. It's still your mom." Like, come on, man.
Father is who he is. Anyway, a lot of these uncomfortable conversations that we're having right now, right? This is what Oyibo people, white people, the Western world, why they're so ahead of us as a nation is because they have these uncomfortable conversations that we as Nigerians, as Africans are scared to have. When you talk about it, they say you're being disrespectful. But the truth is, people in our culture, especially the elders, they do not want to take accountability that they are failures. The truth is, we look at Nigeria. Nigeria is a mess because our elders failed us. The next generation, we have so much work.
Every Nigerian I've spoken to in real life is embarrassed. I remember right after that shit happened with Nigeria and Niger, where Nigeria, they're sucking on the French's teat, okay, or tit, I should say. They went in on behalf of France to stop Niger from trying to leave the colony, basically, right? And I remember going into work. I was working at Care at the time. I think I was doing YouTube as well, but I was still working my job at Care. And I remember speaking to the Nigerians. And as soon as I brought it up, one of the guys' head just went down. He was just in pure disbelief and hurt at what the fuck is going on in that country. And when you see some of the shit, I made a video on my second channel where I spoke about it. Bunch of garbage, just dirty, just so much shit going on. And Nigeria is so rich. It's so incredibly rich. It should be such an amazing country. But unfortunately, like she said, the elders, the leaders, the people in charge, again, I genuinely don't believe a lot of them see their own people as human beings. Honestly, I think they hate their own people, genuinely.
To do to fix Nigeria. But now if you tell the elders that you people are failures, you're disrespectful. But the truth is, our elders failed us as a country. The Western world that you guys are everybody wants to come to America, everybody wants to go here. But the American people did the hard work of talking about it. You talk about mental health. You talk about therapy. You talk about medication that help you go through. These are things that white people, Western people, Black Americans, these people stood up against stupidity. But you guys are so enamored. When you look at the West.
This is the same in the Caribbean. We do not talk about mental health, none of that shit. Very, very close-minded at times, I'll be real.
Western world, the only things you guys look at is cars, money, all the shit that does materialistic shit, but you don't actually see the real work that they did to become a powerful Western world, a first world country. You don't even know, girl, I stayed away from them. Exactly. You don't even look at the things that really make them a great nation. You don't even look at the things that make these countries great. They had uncomfortable conversations. How was America built? You guys are so enamored by America. How was America built? America was built by fighting. Fighting the olden ways. Fighting the olden ways and fighting the things that was breaking the country. You guys are not ready for war. A lot of you insult Black Americans and say that, oh, they're this. Black Americans stood up for their rights. Half of you all around the world have rights because of Black Americans.
Facts.
Because Black Americans stood up. You're at your big age, you're still waiting for your parents to tell you you're good enough. Your worthless parents who are, half of them, let's be real, half of our fathers are all predators. Half of our uncles are predators. If I'm lying, I have 5 girlfriends right now who are Nigerian. Every single one of them have been molested.
Bomba Club.
By an uncle, a brother, a father. Let's have these uncomfortable conversations, because if we don't have it, not grow as a country. I do not mind being the bad person, being the bad guy for my country to grow. You guys can insult me all day, but you know what happens when you guys are done? When you are sitting alone, my words resonate because you know I'm right.
This was a fantastic video, and I've seen a lot of her content. Not everything I agree with, but this is brilliant. And the way that she speaks about her country is the way that I speak about the diaspora. And some people find offense to it because, like I always say, the majority of people who will speak like this will be hateful people or racist people. She's doing it from a place of anger. She's doing it from a place of love. She wants the betterment of her country, and she's speaking facts. You know what I'm saying? Again, the interdynamics of, you know, the African family, I can't speak to. But holistically, what the hell's going on? The elders failing, I should say, sorry. Yeah, I'm liking it.
This liquor got me in my zone. Now I'm blowing up your phone. Blowing weed, smoking the ozone. I just can't let this go. This liquor got me in my zone. Now I'm blowing up your phone. Blowing weed, smoking the ozone.